Okay. Good morning, students. Welcome to the financial accounting class. In the last class, we have studied different methods of calculating the depreciation. Among those methods, the first method is straight line method or fixed installment method. Under fixed installment method, the annual depreciation on the asset will be fixed. Okay, so this can be calculated in two ways in this method based on the information given in the problem. We have to apply any of these two formulas. The first formula is the depreciation is equal to original cost of asset into fixed percentage divided by 100. That is the first formula. The second formula is depreciation is equal to cost of the asset minus scrap value divided by estimated life of the asset. Okay. So based on the information given in the problem, any of these two methods can be applied and annual depreciation can be calculated, and accordingly the asset account may be prepared. So now we try to solve one problem in the first method. We try to solve one problem in the first method, in the fixed installment method. So please all of you write down this problem. Please all of you write down this problem. A company whose accounting year is the financial year purchased on 1st April 2010 machinery costing rupees 3 lakhs and spend rupees 30,000 for its erection and installation. The average life of the machinery is 20 years and its scrap value after useful life is rupees 20,000. Show the machinery account for the 5 years under fixed installment method. Okay, please all of you write down this problem. So here, a company whose accounting year is the financial year. Here, in the business organizations, there may be 2 years that may be followed. One is calendar year, another one is financial year. Calendar year means the calendar year starts from January 1st and ends with December 31st. Okay, that is called calendar year. That is called calendar year. Calendar year is a year which starts from January 1st to December 31st. And financial year. Financial year means the year which starts with April 1st of this year, and ends with March 31st of next year. March 31st of next year. That is called financial year. Generally, the business organizations will follow the financial year. But earlier, there was a choice for the business organizations. They can follow any of these years, either January to December or April to March. But now that choice has been deleted and only one financial year is being accepted. Suppose in the problem, in the given problem, suppose there is no mentioning about the whether they are following the accounting year or financial year. We have to assume that the company is following calendar year. If there is no specific instruction regarding the year, which year they are following, whether they are following the financial year or calendar year. If there is no mentioning about the year, then you have to assume that this company is going to follow, or this company is following calendar year. But in this problem, there is a mentioning. They have mentioned that whose accounting year is financial year. Financial year means it starts from April 1st to and end with March 31st of next year. It ends with March 31st of next year. That is a 1 year period. That is called a financial year. So in this problem, the company is following financial year. Okay. Next, purchased one on 1st April 2010 machinery costing rupees 3 lakhs and spend rupees 30,000 for its erection and installation. So on April 1st, 2010, this company has purchased a machinery. It is asset. Machinery. Name of the asset is machinery. So machinery costing 3 lakhs rupees. For 3 lakhs rupees, it has purchased machinery and spend 30,000. Spend 30,000 for its erection and installation. That means to erect the machinery and install the machinery, they have spent 30,000. Okay. So if any asset is purchased and amount to spend for its erection and installation, whatever the expenses incurred for erection and installation is to be added to the value of machinery. We have to add the installation expenses to the machinery cost. That means here 3 lakhs plus 30,000 is the cost of machinery. 3 lakhs for plus 30,000, 3 lakhs 30,000. So the value of machinery purchased is 3 lakhs 30,000. Okay. Next, the average life of the machinery is 20 years. The average life of the machinery is 20 years. And its scrap value after useful life. Its scrap value after useful life is 20,000. You just see the information given in the problem. He has given the machinery cost of the machine and installation charges, and the average life of the machinery is being given. Scrap value has been given. Then what is the question? Show the machinery account. Show the machinery account. We have to prepare the machinery account for 5 years. For 5 years under fixed installment method. Under fixed installment method, we have to calculate the annual depreciation, and we have to show the machinery account every year by showing depreciation and deducting depreciation. How the machinery account will appear in the books of account, that is to be done. So in the problem, in the depreciation problem, we have to prepare the asset account. Here asset is machinery. Okay, so here in this problem, cost of the machinery is being given, life of the machinery given, scrap value is being given. Okay, so if this information is given, which formula is to be used? The second formula, that is cost of machinery minus scrap value divided by average life of the machinery. That formula is applicable to calculate the annual depreciation under this method. There are two methods, in the fixed installment method. There are two formulas. One is cost of the machinery into percentage of depreciation divided by 100, and second formula is cost of machinery minus scrap value divided by average life of the machinery. Here in this problem, the average life of the machinery is being given. So if you are given average life of the machinery, then automatically it is second formula will be applicable. So as per second formula, we have to find out the annual depreciation on the asset every year. That means if you calculate first year, then it is more than sufficient. Okay. So first solution. So machinery account, you have to prepare machinery account. So you just take the forma machinery account, DRCR, date, particulars, amount, date, next credit side, date, particulars, amount. Okay. So this is the account pro forma. We know very well account. The account is machinery account. Here the asset is, name of the asset is machinery. Okay. So machinery account. So in the first year, the machinery was purchased on April 1st, 2010. That is 1/4/2010. 1/4/2010. That is the date on which the machinery was purchased. So when machinery is purchased, what is the entry? Machinery will come into the organization and cash may go out. Okay. So here machinery was, the cost of the machinery is 3 lakhs, and for its installation 30,000 rupees expenses was incurred. So the total machinery value is cost plus installation charges, that is 3 lakhs plus 30,000. 3 lakhs 30,000. 3 lakhs 30, to bank account. To bank account, because the entry is asset account debtor to bank account. When you are going to purchase asset will come into the organization and your cash will go out to bank account. That is 3 lakhs 30,000. Okay. Next, in the first year, in the first financial year, the year is financial year. Financial year means April 1st to next year 31st March will be the last date. Okay. So at the end of the year, they will calculate the depreciation, and the depreciation is credited in the asset account. So 31/3/2011. 31/3/2011. So that is the ending date of that financial year. For 2010-11, this is the ending date. 31/3/2011. So on that date, we have to provide depreciation. We have to calculate depreciation, and that depreciation is to be credited in the machinery account. Therefore, by depreciation. By depreciation. How the depreciation is calculated? Here, 3,30,000 minus, what is the scrap value? 20,000 divided by, what is the average life of the asset? 20 years. So this is the formula for calculating annual depreciation. Annual depreciation. Since the asset has been purchased on April 1st, 2010, 31 up to 31/3/2011, the asset was used. So complete year, total complete year, the asset was used. Therefore, what is the amount of depreciation? 3,30,000 minus 20,000. That is 3,10,000. 3,10,000 divided by 20. How much it comes? Entanana cheppandi. 3,10,000 divided by 20. Anybody? $15,000, I think. Can anybody respond? Hello? Hello?
సార్ చెప్పండి సార్.
15,000 and annual depreciation of 3,10,000 divided by 20.
$15,500, sir.
15,500. Okay. So this is the annual depreciation. That means every year depreciation amount will be 15,500. Annual depreciation. Okay. So first year, this is the only asset purchased by the, so you balance it. Here, debit side is more, 3,30,000. You bring the same amount here, 3,30,000. So 3,30,000 minus 15,500. How much it remains? Same, 31/3/2011. Balance by balance carried down. How much it comes? 3,14,500. Okay. That means 3,30,000 minus 15,500. Okay, Nana? So that is the balance carried down. Next year first date. What is the next year first date? 1/4/2011. To balance brought down. Okay, here 3,14,500. So this is of 1 year. How many years we have to prepare? You are required to prepare for 5 years. 1 year completed. Next, second year. Second year starting date is 1/4/2011 and ending date 31/3/2012. By depreciation. How much? Same amount, 15,500. Why only 15,500? In this method, the depreciation, annual depreciation is fixed. Annual depreciation is fixed. Okay, every year. Therefore, what is the balance? Here, total 3,14,500. To bring the same amount here, 3,14,500. What is the difference? 3,14,500 minus 15,500. How much? 2 lakhs
50,000, sir.
90. 2 lakhs 90.
1,000, sir.
Thousands, sir. How much? 3,14,500 minus 15,500. 2,99,000. That is by balance. Oh, sorry. The same date 31/3/2012 by balance carried down 2,99,000. Next year first date 1/4/2013. Sorry, 12. To balance brought down. It is 2,99,000. Okay, so 2 years completed. Next, third year, same. Third year in the same manner, 31/3/2000. What is the last date for closing date? 2013. By depreciation amount, how much? Same amount, 15,500. 15,500. No other entry. 2,99,000. The total 2,99,000. నేను అందరు వేసుకుంటున్నారా?
వేసుకుంటాం సార్.
2,99,000. So what is the difference? Balance amount?
2,83,500, sir.
2,83,500. So for that 31/3/2013 by balance carried down. So 3 years completed. Just see what is. So every year the annual depreciation is the same in this method. You need to calculate depreciation at the beginning of the year, that's all. Every year same. 15,500, 15,500, 15,500. What just we are doing? We are just mentioning the depreciation, and on the opening balance of the asset, we have been deducting the depreciation amount. Okay. Next year first date 1/4/2013 to balance brought down. How much? 2,83,500. Okay. Closing date. What is the closing date of that year? 31/3/2014. By depreciation. By depreciation. How much? 15,500. Same amount. 283,500 283,500. What is the balance?
2,68,000, sir.
2 lakhs
68,000.
68,000. By balance
సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్ కు సంబంధించినటువంటి ఇండివిజువల్ టైటిల్ను అప్డేట్ చేయవలసిందిగా ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడం తెలియజేస్తున్నారు.
So 4 years completed. 1/4/2014. Balance
అప్డేట్ చేసి మేడంకు తెలియజేయవలసిందిగా ప్రిన్సిపల్ మేడం తెలియజేస్తున్నారు.
brought down 2,68,000. So how many years completed?
ఇప్పుడు చెప్పినటువంటి వాళ్ళందరూ సెకండ్ సెమిస్టర్
We have completed
ఇండివిజువల్ టైటిల్ను అప్డేట్ చేయవలసిందిగా
1 year,
తెలియజేస్తున్నారు.
2 years, 3 years, 4 years. We have completed 4 years. How many years we have to prepare for the asset account?
20.
That is only 5 years, not 20 years. Life of the asset is 20 years. You just see the problem. The average life of the machinery is 20 years. But you are not required to prepare the asset account for 20 years. You are requested to prepare only 5 years. You just see the show the machinery account for 5 years. Therefore, you need not prepare for 20 years. Only 5 years you have to show the asset account. Okay. So we have completed 4 years. So last year, so 2014. So opening balance 1/4/2014 to balance brought down 2,68,000. What is the closing date for that year? 31/3/2015. By depreciation. How much? Same amount, 15,500. Okay. So total 2,68,000. 2,68,000. What is the balance?
2,62,500.
2,62,000.
52,000, sir. 52.
52.
52,500, sir.
52,500. Okay. Date 31/3/2015. By balance carried down. next year first date 1/4/2015. To balance brought down. How much? 2,52,500. Okay. So 5 years completed. So in this way, you have to prepare the asset account. You have to prepare the asset account. Here in this problem, since we are given only one machine was purchased on 1/4/2010. Only one machine was purchased, therefore on that machine every year we have calculated depreciation in the first year and the second year, third year, same depreciation amount, only depreciation amount deducted, balance carried down, balance brought down, like that we have. It's easy. Suppose sometimes after 1 year another machine may be purchased by the company. In that case, that machine is to be entered again, and that added to the depreciation on that machine also. We have to prepare the depreciation on that machinery also from the date on which the new machine was purchased. So like this, that model problems also we will solve in the next class. Okay. So based on the information given in the problem, any of the two formulas may be used by the organization. Since here in this problem, the life of the asset and the scrap value of the asset and the purchase price of the asset is being given, therefore we have used that particular formula. That is, annual depreciation is equal to cost of the machinery minus scrap value divided by average life of the machine. Okay. So according to that formula, annual depreciation is 15,500 per year, 15,500 rupees. Okay. So like this, you have to solve the problem. Every year you have to show the depreciation and machine value. For 5 years, we are required to prepare the machine account. Therefore, we have prepared the machine account for 5 years. Okay. I think most of you have understood. Note చేసుకున్నారా అందరూ?
చేసుకున్నాం సార్.
ఓకేనా? మీరు నెంబర్ పోస్ట్ చేసి ఎగ్జిట్ అయిపోయినా? నెంబర్ పోస్ట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు మళ్ళీ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. ఆల్రెడీ పోస్ట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు మరలా చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. నెంబర్ పోస్ట్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఎగ్జిట్ అయిపోండి.
సార్ నేను చేసిన సార్, మళ్ళీ ఫోన్ అయినా సార్.
ఏం అవసరం లేదు, ముందుది ఉంటుందిలే.
ఓకే సార్, ఓకే సార్.
ఇంకెవరన్నా పోస్ట్ చేయని వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా? ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు